This video is an introduction to Azure Machine Learning, one of the other platform as a service components I want to talk about. In this video, I'm going to start sharing a little bit around why using machine learning, followed by Azure solutions enabling data science, and talking about Azure machine learning process and algorithms. Now let me start with explaining why you should use machine learning. By using machine learning, it allows you to discover the reasoning behind success and failure in any application or scenario. It helps you to understand customers and product choices. So it's really about data mining and data analysis. It can help organizations planning for the future, like production estimates or forecasting on budgets, or you could also use it from an experimental data science point of view, or even for improving the overall performance of an organization, an enterprise, or an application. Therefore, machine learning is really a scientific method of reasoning applied to data-driven solutions. Now, what exactly is data science? Whenever we talk about data, big data statistics, data mining, gathering information, it's all somehow connected to each other. But each of those aspects is pretty standalone. Where if we start combining all the different aspects and bringing them together, then we're really talking about data science. From a more business perspective, we start with a business problem, like for example, how many cars should I produce as a factory in 2017? Where initially I'm going to base myself on historical data, like what's the amount of cars that I produced last year or even up to 5 years ago. What is the market analysis? How many cars will be estimated by my competitors, and so on. On top of that, you can use different models, where I can define my model 1, which is based on where I have to produce this amount of cars on a yearly basis, where maybe another car model may be less popular, giving me insights on the production details that I need, and then maybe the year after I can reuse the same data, starting with a new business problem, how many cars do I need to produce in 2018, reusing the data, doing some modeling again, using the business problem again, so it's mainly a continuous process. Now when talking about data analysis and Azure, there are a couple of different solutions available. One of the first solutions I want to cover is HD Insight, based on Hadoop clusters, running in Azure Cloud or Azure Stream Analytics, allowing you streaming data originating in the cloud based on HD Insight and Hadoop clusters, or even using Power BI for creating interesting dashboarding out of Power View and Power Query, or using natively built-in Azure Machine Learning, where you're natively using Azure functionality for data processing and data analytics. Now let me share a couple of things about Azure Machine Learning. Azure provides a complete machine learning experience, allowing you to pre-process data injection, engineering features using modeling, handing it over to machine learning, and then using machine learning again for data mining, where two popular solutions are available based on our Azure Resource Manager, based on Python, and then you can use Azure Machine Learning for experimental data analysis, integrating with Azure Web App Services. And even if you want to start playing investigating the possibilities of Azure Machine Learning, know that there are free subscriptions and also paid features available. In short, the Azure Machine Learning process is a 5-step approach. First of all, you start with defining and initializing a model. Then you're going to train this model, making sure it's recognizing the different cases. Then you're going to hand over to validate the outcome of step 2 and step 3 by validating the model by using predictions, testing datasets, and evaluating results. In step 4, you're going to really use the outcome of the data, exploring it, deploying it, and then finally in step 5, you're going to update the information, revalidate, and then you're back at step 1. This was a quick introduction to Azure Machine Learning. I would like to invite you to the next video where I will be talking about Azure non-SQL database solutions and caching.